Well everyone, our solar power generator here almost truly failed us, and we are lucky to be sitting here today with these two guys still with us. I'm just feeling very relieved.
Stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away, show us where we are.
Alright, this was something that was on our priority list, but it just got bumped to the very, very top, so it's something we gotta get done today. I feel like sometimes there's never a dull day when you start homesteading. I guess it's what we signed up for. Now we gotta get it done. Hey chicken, sometimes it's not all just about you. Yeah, I can hear you guys while I'm trying to talk to myself. Here, have a treat. So yesterday I was out here locking up the chickens. This chicken tractor has like their feed in it, even though it's well secured. We always lock it up anyways, just in case, just to kind of not promote animals to go in there. Well, as I was here, standing right next to this, I started hearing pigs snorting coming from our front yard. It's the sound of pigs snorting that I was all too familiar with. Yeah, it sounded just like you guys. Yes, it did. It sounded like these guys that you could probably hear right now, because this piece of their fencing right here was knocked down, and they ended up going all the way around our chicken run fencing through this little sides of the woods here to get to our front yard over there. They were able to do that because our solar power generator that we have here, I gotta move away from them or you guys won't be able to hear me. Our solar power generator that we use is the Premier One fencing one, and it's not necessarily that it's their fault, it's just solar powered in general. We're getting to that time of year here in Michigan where the sun is deciding to come out less and less and less for us, so that's not going to have as much energy. So it was blinking red-green, which means it's about 40% left. You're not supposed to keep it on when it gets low because that could ruin the battery. So we do actually have two batteries, and our idea was charge one inside so that we can switch them out throughout the winter time. And we still might do that. But what we're gonna do here today is I went out and got some more T-posts and fencing. We have quite a bit already, but I want to make sure I can get as many as we can have because I want to make a big barrier that's like a more physical barrier. They'll still have that electric fencing in there whether we have a charger on it or not, so that at least they see it. And here you can see I just have a whole stockpile of just random fencings and T-post over here. So I'm hoping that's enough to kind of get a lot of this area closed out for us, because we do not want to lose our pigs. Luckily, they love us so much that they wanted to follow me down the fence line and I was able to get them back. But it was something that you realize that if we didn't have to come back out to look at that chicken coop at all like that, who knows what would have happened. The pigs could have just been gone. They could have went somewhere else. A predator could have got them. Someone else could have caught them. Luckily, we have two pigs today. They're back in their fence. The fence charger is charged. It's green. I think with the weather and the less sun that we get here in the wintertime, it's good to just have that extra physical barrier around them. So we got to get that done today.
Full stop. Can't believe I lived in your thoughts. I think about you all the time, morning, evening, and midnight. Such a wonderful deal.
How you guys doing? Huh? Feel a little better? How you doing? Hi. I know. I gotta get your fence together, okay? What are you doing? Alright, I'm almost there. I'm about halfway done. You can see the fence here behind the electric netting. Probably more than halfway done. Needed a little break. The pigs, after wanting a little bit of ear scratching, now they're getting hungry again, so let's give them something good, and that's in season. Let's give them some pumpkin. They're gonna love this. It's split in half pretty good, so let's give the other half to the chickens. The good thing with pumpkin, not only is it in season right now, it's a natural dewormer for your animals, and it's absolutely delicious and good for them. If you can find any pumpkin patches after they're kind of done with the season, a lot of them will just get rid of as many pumpkins as they can. So it's a great thing to go pick up for your animals. It's actually getting a little later than I thought, so let's finish this fence up tomorrow. Of course, the next day is a super cold day. But I came out here early this morning. I wanted to be able to finish the fencing. So we have the cattle panels here. And that kind of goes for about 50, 60 feet. And then we have just welded wiring here, which isn't the toughest. Hoping it supplies a physical barrier. Like I said, we're still gonna have the electric fence out and we're gonna be trying to use it during the winter time. Although our solar powered, who knows what's gonna happen. I'm happy to have this whole fencing out here right now. Hopefully that kind of secures us and we don't have to worry about losing a pig anymore. This isn't the first time that our pigs have been in a spot we didn't want them to. Unfortunately, it happened our very first night of ever having pigs. That wasn't fun, trying to contain pigs on your first night when you have no idea what you're doing already. The reason they got on that first night though is we used this cattle panel fencing and our pigs were about 7 weeks old at the time and they just slipped through right here at the bottom. They were able to fit through just like one of these squares here, which you can see is not much bigger than like my palm opened up. So now I'm just hoping that they're big enough that they wouldn't squeeze through that spot. But I mean, I don't know. So I'm hoping that that'll do it. I'm hoping that this will secure them. Hi. I have to show you guys this. Hold on. Go piggy. This guy right here, not as too sure of us. This one loves it. That guy's been loving being pet lately. I don't know what it is. And I was just trying to show you guys that he was gonna let me pet him. That was my first time ever rubbing his belly like that. So, but I heard that pigs love belly rubs and he's proven that true. Good morning, chickens. How's it doing? You guys like your new automatic chick coop door? The puppy's barking. Let's go see what's going on. What are you guys doing? What's going on, Milo? What are you barking at? You're okay. Thanks for protecting us. We're having frost finally showing up about every single morning, so their waterer that we have on the chicken tractor right there, the red one, frozen, at least like the little cups that they drink out of it. So I brought out this other big waterer, which is the same one that we used when we had our meat birds. That should be suiting them well. I mean, it shouldn't be freezing during the day, but overnight time now, the water might be doing that. So it's getting to that time, guys. We've said this before, we don't have any electricity output back here in the backyard, so it's a lot of us lugging water here and making sure that stuff's not frozen for them. Now we just have a little extra to do this winter because it's not just the chickens, it's the pigs who are in the back in our woods. So we're gonna get a big workout this year. Caesar. Why do you always stand on top of there? I'm definitely not trashing our Premier One solar powered fencing. That's not what the point of this was. It's more just saying how solar powered in Michigan, you just have to get a little fancy with what you're gonna do. You can't trust that a solar powered fencing is gonna work all throughout the winter time in a colder climate that doesn't get a lot of sun. We do have 2 of those so that we can charge one inside the house. They have where you can plug it into an outlet to charge it as well, other than just solar powered. This physical barrier will just give us peace of mind. We're not gonna be able to rotate the pigs as much as we want in the wintertime anyways, because they won't have as much to go after when the snow starts falling. So we're fine with them being in one area here for a few months. And then as soon as the weather starts turning around, getting them back out again, moving them around and getting them to new areas here in the. So yeah, basically just be careful. If solar powered's your one main thing keeping your animals in, and you live in a climate like us, I just wanted to put that beware out there, because we've had a hard time keeping that thing fully charged. It looks like the sun is out today, so that'll be a good thing. It'll stay charged. But at least now we have that more peace of mind that they have one other barrier that they're gonna have to get through. But not saying that pigs can't. They're strong and they like to dig up, so I wouldn't be shocked. No pun intended. All right, you guys have a great day and a better tomorrow, and we'll see you guys in the next one.